Okay, let's do, and then we've got the Wheel of Fortune. Hello, my lovely humans. Welcome to Little Flower Tarot, your floral oracle. So today I'm going to be doing a unique interpretation of one of the tarot cards. I apologize in advance for the loud saw noise that is going on over there. I hope you can hear me nonetheless. But yeah, so I already did two today. Those videos should be up by now. I think I'm going to post them in order. So, too loud. Anyway, so I want to preface this by saying I have been doing tarot only for about a year now. I mean, the couple years before that, I was into it and studying it and stuff. But I've only really been doing it professionally for a little under a year. So I'm still learning the cards. I feel like it'll be a lifelong kind of relationship, me and the cards. And so I'm kind of doing these interpretations not only to give a unique channeled interpretation through me to you so you can have a better understanding of the card, but really for myself too. Because I've been telling myself I want to get more intimate with the cards. I want to spend more time meditating with the cards. And I feel like what better way than to just do it alongside someone else who wants to learn about the cards too. So I am pulling the cards at random. And so the third card that I pulled is the Wheel of Fortune. So I'm going to show you all three different interpretations of the Wheel of Fortune. I pulled cards from the Muse Tarot, the Star Seeker Tarot, and then of course the traditional Rider-Waite. So we have this beautiful Rider-Waite card. This one is from the Muse Tarot. If it wants to show itself, it doesn't really want to focus. There we go. And then we've got the one from the Star Seeker Tarot, which is a spider web here. So, for me, the first thing I think of when I think of the Wheel of Fortune card is like divine intervention, divine timing. I think of the recognition that all things are temporary, all things come to an end, whether they're, quote, good or bad, whether they're light or dark. All things come to an end. It is the natural way of this earth plane that we live on. So, for instance, if you're going through a low moment, it is a message that this is temporary and that good things are coming and God's got things planned out and there's a higher purpose to what you're walking through. And then if you're in a high point, it's a reminder to be grateful for where you're at and to know that life is full of hills and valleys, and to take time and energy to look at the beauty of where you're at, to sit in gratitude, and to know that even if you do come across a low moment later in your life, to know that those high moments are always going to be a part of the landscape of your soul and are always going to be accessible when you need them. So that's kind of an interpretation of the Wheel of Fortune. So I kind of want to go through what I did with the other two videos. I went through each individual card just to kind of do an interpretation of each one according to the artists in each of these. So for the Starseeker Tarot with the spider web, it's pretty self-explanatory. There are a lot of kind of branches, and then there's this beautiful spider web with sparkles all in it, and then there is the spider, of course, and then there's actually only one little morsel that the spider has collected right down here. And so I am going to interpret this as, okay, it's giving me this vibe of like, if you're the spider and you're spinning a web, you are just doing what comes naturally to you. You're doing the thing that is instinct, the thing that is deep within you, like a core part of who you are. It's the very thing that nurtures you and feeds you. And you don't have to go far. You can create what you need from within. It's giving me this vibe of you have everything you need to live your life. You have everything you need for the sustenance of your life, and you don't have to go far. And that you can receive everything you need just by being yourself and following your like divine blueprint within. So let's say you're creating art and it just is coming from the soul. It's kind of like this message of that is what gets to feed you. Your art is what gets to feed you. What feels natural and right to you and instinctual to you is what you should follow, and then the divine will take care of the rest, kind of thing. So it's kind of giving me this vibe, if we take it back to the Wheel of Fortune, on how like divine timing and the circle of life kind of thing. It's kind of giving me this feeling of all you have to do is do what's instinctual, take things as they come, and ride the highs and lows of life as best you can, as aligned as you can with your truest of truest natures. And the divine has you. This is a journey you're on. Okay, yeah, it's giving me okay, so what I'm seeing is like, it's reminding me of like a magic carpet ride. I'm just seeing like hills and valleys and ups and downs. And I'm seeing this person who tries to cling to the things that are passing by them. They're on the magic carpet ride, but then they're like, oh my God, that view is so beautiful. I just want to stay there forever. And like you're clinging to that view, and all the while the magic carpet ride's still going, and you are still so stuck on that view that you're just looking behind you and clinging and wanting to get that view back, that you're not seeing all the beautiful new views, all the beautiful new insights that are coming, because you're so stuck in the past. So there's a very strong message here to remain present with your life and know that even when things are tough, the more you're present with it and the more you honor what it is you're walking through at the moment, the more alive you'll feel, the more connected you'll feel, the more you will receive divine, or like wisdom. You will receive wisdom through that, through being connected to your life and through embracing everything, no matter what comes, and feeling everything. It really just feel it all. No matter if it's high or low or whatever, just feel it, be with it, be present with it. Even if the magic carpet accidentally like skids into a mud puddle and you're just on the ground, like trust the mud puddle, trust the wreckage, maybe like you'll climb up the hill and like a soulmate's waiting over the hill after you fell into the mud, like I don't know, and they're gonna be like, oh my God, let me help you clean you up, but yeah, it's just that trust in the present moment and where you're at, and gratitude for the present moment, no matter what it is, no matter whether you're high or low. So interesting. Like that spider web took me down a little rabbit hole there. So now I want to channel, so the Rider-Waite, I don't know. So there's a compass on it. There's a sphinx on the top of it. There are like these statues with books. So it really is giving me this. And then there's like a devil guy, a snake guy. It really feels like the Rider-Waites are always a little bit more serious, and like kind of not heavy interpretations, but just a little. They get to it, you know what I mean? So this one is just giving me this like kind of like ominous feeling almost of like, bitch, you better start living your life because you don't have a lot of time left. Like that's the vibe. It's kind of like, wake up, you're alive right here, right now. Go outside, go sit with the trees, go hang out with the squirrels. Like you're alive here right now. Take your life seriously. Know that you have opportunities in every moment to feel things, to be present with yourself, even if it's tough, even if it's anxiety filled, even if it's fear filled, even if it's sadness or grief filled. you have the opportunity to be alive right now. This is what you signed up for. This is your human experience. And all of your distractions and all of the things you do to try to numb yourself from feeling is just, it's a regret. It's going to be a regret one day. Wake up and be alive no matter what it is. So that is the strong and powerful message of the Rider-Waite version. And then we've got the Muse Tarot version. And so trying to get it to focus on, there we go. Yeah, this is a much lighter interpretation than the one I just said. So this one I would interpret as kind of like complete surrender. The way this woman is just like in every single position around this wheel, she is serene. She is like, whatever, I'm going with the flow. This is what I'm on. This is kind of like detachment and surrender energy, like letting go, letting the ride of life just pull, like carry you where it wants to carry you, and trusting in the universe, trusting in the flow, like just complete surrender and trust. So I guess I could see like the most positive kind of light about this card is complete surrender in the divine plan, and surrender that God's got everything under control, and there's a reason for everything, and just a complete trust, a letting go of control. Surrender. I would say if it was in reverse, I would say there might be like a little bit too much detachment, to where it's like you're almost like leaning too far into your feminine energy, where you're just like, whatever happens, happens, and you're not taking responsibility for your life. So that could be like a reversal message about it. But yeah, otherwise I do think like when you just trust the divine flow, even if like how she's upside down here, it's like, even if it's uncomfortable and you're scared and you're falling this way, it's like, like I know God's got me, that kind of thing. So yeah, cool. Anything else? Let's see if I can channel anything else from the Wheel of Fortune here. Okay. This is an accumulation of wisdom. That's the vibe. That's the feeling. It's like a tapping into the deep wisdom of your soul that knows that everything is exactly how it should be. And it's one of those kind of parts of you that you have access to at all times. And so even when you're in a low moment, you can have access to that part of you that says, I know that this is temporary, but I also know that there's purpose in this. And I'm going to walk through this with hope and with faith, in knowing that I still have faith. I still trust in God. And then when you're in a high moment, it's like you are kind of allowing yourself to fully embody and receive the good that is right in front of you, the good that is all around you, the blessings that are there and available for you to pick off the tree and take a bite of. Like, you are fully believing that this is meant to be as well. Everything is as it should be. I do get to feel luxury and peace and flow and freedom and lightness in my life. I get this because I'm human. This is a part of life as well. And I'm gonna take this in and be grateful for it. So, all right. So those are my messages and my interpretations of the Wheel of Fortune. So thank you so much for being here. If you want to support me, you can like, comment, subscribe. You can put down in the comments if you have your own unique interpretation of the Wheel of Fortune. That would be awesome. You can also check out my merchandise. I have really cute merchandise with my B logo art that I had an artist from Ukraine create. And it's just like sweatshirts, t-shirts, bags, stuff like that. And mugs, and you can, and it has the phrase "hello lovely human" on top, so super cute. And then you can also check out my Infinite Prayer Energy Healing Sessions. Those are down below. A link for those are down below as well. Those are mini energy healing sessions that are extended off of the readings. I'm also trying to have some free ones on my channel as well, so if you want to check those out, you can as well. But otherwise, and I have another YouTube channel called Soul Harken, and it is my heart and soul in video form, and I just started doing video diaries for those, so you can check that out as well. I'll put a link down below. So thank you so much for being here. Bye.